The snake inside humans, part 6 of 12 on between master and disciples, given in English on February 18th, 2021.
Any other questions? So that I may be inspired to explain more to you, or not?
Oh, Master, referring to the tree of knowledge,
Yes.
when the question was raised, I had the impression that the human expect the knowledge of something higher. But could it be God is trying to protect the angel from eating it because that tree holds the knowledge of lower levels? Like if you eat it, you will fall. Hence the terms warning angel, Master.
Yeah. So after Adam ate it, he and his wife fell. And then they know the pleasure of physical contact, which is maybe nice for them. But then they also know the pain. The pain of birth, the pain of death, the pain of other elements that will inflict suffering on you. That is the thing. But I wonder, why did God have to plant the apple tree in there? Actually, God did not think that Adam would disobey him. Or maybe God knew it. Who knows? God never told us too many things, okay? Yes. Maybe God knew. Or else, why would he create Adam? And then after a while, why would Adam feel lonely in heaven so that he had to take a rib out of him and make company for him? Knowing that a man and a woman should not be together so intimately like that. Yeah. And then knowing that if they're intimate together, they will make, other Adams, little tiny Eva running around the whole planet. If God did not know all this, then he cannot be a God, right? Yes. The God who created heaven and earth, the God who knows past, present, and future. How can he not know? How could he not have known that Adam to eat the apple? And to boot, he even created the snake. Knowing that the snake is a great charmer, seducer, to make people fall miserably. He knew all that, didn't he not?
Yes.
And wouldn't you wonder how come the paradise, the Eden, would have a snake in it? And a bad snake as that? Whom would I blame? I would blame God. Okay? I'm sorry, sir. I always tell the truth. That's my mission. You told me I have to tell the truth and have to be fair and just. And that's what I am. I can't help it. You are the troublemaker for all of us. Yeah? So stop blaming humans. Just help them with what you can. Through me, even. We are discussing a lot. It's from a very small story. The story is just about one page, One printed page. Or maybe 1.5. Yeah. Not much, is it? And we make it a long story. How much time did we spend already? Do you have any idea?
An hour and 40 minutes.
Oh, wow. That's very exact science nowadays. Very good. Very good. You're getting better all the time. Yeah. We are using computer. These are exact things. So we are getting more and more accurate. Okay. Any other ideas or questions?
Yes, Master.
Tell me.
Last time with the story about Adam and the diamond, it sounded like Adam existed many times and that diamond existed many times. Was that the same Adam that reincarnated over and over?
No. God created new Adams, new Evas. Whenever he lost one pair, he created another one, and then they fall in all the time. Or maybe that's what he wanted, to keep creating because he cannot stop his own creating urge. He has a creative quality within him. He has to create things, just like the artist has to paint, has to create music, has to sing, has to play instruments, okay, with or without an audience.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, and God would have known, but he cannot help it. I guess God cannot help it. But this is a lower level God, low level God. Because if you read the story of Enoch, you will see that God has regretted his creation and was disappointed, but he still continued. And we humans are inheriting that trait, so we continue to create. So we create a lot of babies, high-rise buildings, airplanes, satellites, computers, what else? What not? We continue creating all the time. Because we inherited this creative power and urge inside that we cannot stop. We're going to Mars, to the moon, to Venus, and yes, we are not satisfied enough with this planet already. We have to go elsewhere even. Yes, because of the creativeness inside. Any other question?
Well, on that question, Master.
Yes, so ask anything you want.
Yes, Master. If God kept creating a new Adam and Eve over and over,
yes,
why didn't he maybe improve the creation, or did he want to see what Adam would learn in the new creation or something?
Let me remind you, it was just a story, okay? Yes, and we did not know whether or not Adam was really created from the soil, from the earth, or whether or not the rib of him has become Eve, or whether or not God continued creating Adam and Eve, whether or not the tree existed. If I were God, after the first failure of the first Adam and Eve, I would chop down the tree. Then we save all the problems from ancient time up to now. And we humans would never have to exist in this physical body and world and never have to suffer. Or just get rid of the snake. Or put him in a cage or something. Right?
Yes.
The two problems God should have dealt with. The tree and the snake. Even we know that. Why, sir, why didn't you know that? Either that or you knew. Yes, and you wanted to create trouble for us poor earthlings. Then thank you very much. Right. Okay, Any more questions from the girls? Nothing. Only the boys have so much brain? Shame on us, the girls. Come on, give me a question. No? Then ask your question then. The question that you had in the box for me, which I did not see. Tell me now.
Oh, we didn't have. There weren't.
You don't have it?
We didn't have prepared questions.
You didn't prepare it?
There
You didn't print it out for yourself, right? Okay, next time. Is there any urgent question that you don't remember for yourself?
Yes, I have one.
Okay, tell me.
The recent story about the fallen angel that was hung on the mountain.
Yes.
He worked so closely with God in heaven or that place.
Yes.
Why did he fall so quickly and so easily when he worked for such a long time and so closely with God?
Yes, I wonder myself. And then God of heaven blames us for being sinners.
Yes.
We are the less superior in quality and in the makeup of our being. And we live on earth, with all temptations, hardships, and trials, tribulations, all kinds. Why would the angel fall so fast? I guess God forgot to cup the free will because God did not want to be a dictator. I suppose if God is a dictator, then he is no God. Also, yes?
Yeah.
And the free will is that you are free to think what you want.
Right.
Because you are created already and you have a quasi body, you know, even in the light body. You are not nothing anymore. Then you need to have perhaps ego, brain, mind, thinking pattern in order to function, to work. If you don't have all that, how would you serve God then? If God wants an apple, you don't know what an apple is. You have to know many things. And for knowing too many things, your mind will breed something else as a side effect, as a byproduct, no?
Yes, Master.
And you can see, you can hear, you can observe that God treats the human so nicely. Yeah, you remember the last story I told you about the fallen angels? Yes. Satan appeared to him at the last when he's all seduced and bad already. He said to Adam, that's how he revenged him. Because the moment that God created humans, he began to be punished. Because then he saw the humans and he compared. Before there were only angels, nothing else. So he's adopted child of God alone. After that, God created humans and God doted on humans. And then these two angels became jealous and began to think, to compare that God, how come God treats humans so good? Yes, and they enjoy many privileges, many things that the angels don't have. For example, I don't think the angels could eat things like we eat. Maybe they should be happy that they don't need to eat. Because for food, we toil so much, the humans, day and night, in order to have food. But the angels don't have to. If they don't have to eat, they don't have to have physical body. They don't have to eat, then they don't have to toil so much. And they just help God to take care of the creation, to keep everything in order, according to the moral and virtue standards. That's all the angels have to do. But then they are not contented with that because they have the mind already. They have this thinking process developing. So they begin to compare. They say God treats humans better even though humans are lousy, garbage, don't respect God, don't keep the rules and all that, and God still loves them. Well, all the parents love their children, no?
Yes, Master.
God was the same. God also loved the angels. It's just that they made trouble for themselves. All because of free will, I think. The free will nourishes the ego as well. Yeah, it's not that easy.